Alright, welcome back to Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. Oops, we're back with the Black Eagle's house. Last time we left off, we we fought Fort Mercius, I remember that. And then those who lived in the dark started invading. Now we're walking back towards, I think we're gonna fight Rhea again. But right now, we're gonna do some support info, and then I'm gonna start talking about doing dialogue talks. I'm gonna mute up for this happen.
You're in better spirits than I expected. You look at least 2 shades less pale than you did after the battle at Fort Mercius.
Oh, but your majesty does enjoy telling it like it is. Would it be the end of you to show a little compassion? No. Then you would just be pitying me. I do not know which is worse. Regardless, I am well. Thank you for noticing. Ask of me what you will, and I shall see it done.
I don't need anything from you, Ferdinand. Or at least not in that way. Just give me your usual effort, and that should be enough to get us through the upcoming battle.
You can count on me. Point me at a foe, and I will dispatch them with all haste. I cannot afford to die now, or my page in the history books will end in a most horrid fashion. Plagued by the guilt of striking down his father, Ferdinand welcomed the cold embrace of death on the battlefield. Or some such hogwash. Yes, I killed my father. And I would be a liar if I said it did not wound me nearly beyond reckoning. But I will not hate myself for it. It was the correct choice. I did the right thing.
Well, don't feel too bad. Imagine what they would write about me if we lose this war. Despite her futile attempts to wrest power from the Prime Minister, the Emperor's people turned against her and her life ended in abject failure. The end. I know exactly what the world would say of me, which is why I have no intention of losing.
I will not permit such a thing to happen. If ever my life were to be weighed against yours, I would gladly perish in ignominy if it meant keeping you alive and well. What? Did I say something amusing?
No, it's just... You're so strong, so proud. If all the world's nobles were like you, there would be no need to dismantle the aristocracy. That's all. I know it's a futile thought.
Nothing is futile. Though even I must admit it seems to be so, given the circumstances. Still, you vastly underestimate the potential of the aristocracy. For generations, our ancestors worked hand in hand, sharing knowledge and wisdom to administer our great land and ensure it was well protected. They acquired knowledge of the region and developed good policies to rule it. And in doing so, they earned the trust of the people. We cannot throw away everything they have built. It would be folly.
Of course not. What do you take me for? I'm dismantling the aristocracy, not their legacy. The common folk will take up the torch and carry on.
Do you believe they are ready? No matter how gifted they may be, they are only commoners. In order to replace the nobility, they need to be educated. Wait a moment. I see your plan now. You intend to establish a school. One that is not merely for nobles and wealthy merchant children, like the Officers' Academy once was. A school where anyone can enroll, regardless of wealth or standing, and get an education rivaling that of any noble.
Ferdinand? I cannot begin to guess where that idea sprung from. But this is exactly why I need you beside me as we shape the future of Adrestia.
You mean to say that you did not actually So I was... Well, it is nice to be needed.
I remember, we killed Ferdinand's father, Duke Ire. That's right, I remember now. We killed Ferdinand's father.
What is Talus plotting? Will the capital be alright? If another imposter... Who's there?
Lady Edelgard? Is that you?
Bernadetta? What are you doing here at this hour?
Oh, well, I was maybe sort of hoping to hole up here for a while. This is one of my go-to spots when I want to be alone.
In that case, I apologize for intruding.
Oh, it's really not a big deal or anything. Lady Edelgard? Is everything alright? You seem, well, kind of down. If something's bothering you, I'd be happy to listen. If you don't mind talking to me, I mean.
Thank you, but I wouldn't know where to begin. Once the Emperor starts rattling off her many woes, you're likely to be trapped here forever.
Actually, that isn't what I meant.
Then, what did you mean?
Do you remember that time you told me how my curse was lifted? And then you started to say that yours was too? Well, I've been worried that curse has been eating away at you the way mine did with me. Is that why you're here all alone in the middle of the night?
I wasn't expecting you to see right through me quite so easily. But you're right. Something is eating at me. There is an enemy I thought I'd fought and beaten, which I believed freed me from my curse. Alas, that was wishful thinking. My enemy is still alive. And worse yet, he is not alone.
That sounds terrible. But I know how that feels. I've been struggling too. If I stay outside too long, I end up being seized by this panic that makes me want to hide away again. I guess I'm still learning how to deal with it.
That's how life is, Bernadetta. We all bear our scars, but the only thing we can do is keep going. The idea that nestling up to someone and being kind will make all of their pain disappear is nothing more than fantasy. That's simply not how such things work.
It's a mean old world, that's for sure.
But that's no reason to despair. After all, what are we fighting for but a world in which people are no longer left with scars like yours and mine? A world in which the people who wish to stand out can do so, while those who remain on the sidelines have their choice honored as well. That is the future we're building together.
Do you really think we can do it? Because if you do, I'm going to fight right alongside you, and then celebrate by locking myself in my room.
I'd say that's perfectly acceptable, so long as you've taken care of the things you need to do.
Aww, but doing things is the hard part. Stop being so difficult, world.
So yeah, last time it was we killed Ferdinand's father. I remember now.
I suppose that will be enough for today.
Splendid spearwork. You are every bit the ideal of a nobleman. One who wields both lance and pen with equal aplomb.
Hubert, As ever, you manage to materialize when one least expects it. If you insist on showing up in the middle of training, do not complain if you find yourself mistakenly skewered.
Yes. Accidents do so often happen during such exercises. Why, you could stab the life out of me here and now and still readily explain it away as a mere accident.
Enough, Hubert. Even if you are joking. Although, I suppose it was I who first spoke flippantly. You have my apologies.
I am ever at a loss to reply when you insist on apologizing so earnestly. In any event, your training has a certain ghastly quality about it of late. I found myself curious what it was that so impelled you, and came to check on the situation.
I should think it obvious. The climax of this war is upon us. Thus, I have to focus myself all the more and work vigorously toward ultimate victory. I do this for my comrades, for the Empire, and for a better future.
And perhaps for your departed father?
Why would you think that? The father I looked up to, the one who served as a pillar of the Empire, died long ago. The man we fought at Fort Merceus was nothing but a traitor who lost sight of how to live. At this point...
Listen to me, Ferdinand. If you wish to deny my claim, just tell me I am mistaken. As they say, those who protest overmuch admit the truth unwittingly.
That was not my intention. Yet I cannot deny there is a part of my heart which thinks exactly that.
You have changed. Well, no. Your true nature has not changed a bit. You are stubborn as ever, but there now also exists a rather flexible side to your personality.
And you never change. And have not since the days when I was an ignorant young man. Since that time, you have proceeded unerringly along this road at Edelgard's right hand. But now all walk that same path. And it is the two of you who stand at the vanguard.
If you have something to say, dispense with the flattery and speak plainly.
Fine. I mean to join you both at the forefront, so our Emperor will have loyalty at both her right and left. We shall be Hubert and Ferdinand, the twin jewels of the Empire.
The twin jewels of the Empire?
Was it truly so amusing?
What's my battery like on this controller? Full. Something the matter, Arvel? You're oddly quiet. I know there's nothing to be done. I know that, and yet, I still have this nagging feel that feeling that can continue in the factory situation.
Got a minute?
If I find the kingdom, then I might get to face Dimitri, right? Harry's ridiculously strong. I wonder which of us would come out on top. I think you beat him, turns to be a mess. Muscle
sure?
but muscle doesn't count too much. Plus, I don't have a cross.
Excuse me.
You gotta hear this. I went back to my hometown for the first time in forever. It turns out that everyone has assumed I died in battle. I saw my fiance bury another woman. He was my childhood sweetheart. I guess I have no choice but to find another partner. Hey, what about you, Commander? Anyone special in your life? We have been subjected to an unnecessary amount of disuse, but the time has finally come to settle things with the kingdom. And with the alliance coming to our aid as well, we will not doubt achieve a victory. The issue is what happens after we win. I am concerned about the relationship between the Empire and the Alliance.
Let's see.
Well, there's no way that the world can do after this. I still hope you're right for my part. I shall spare no effort in trying to maintain peace between our two regions.
Oh my. Oh my. Oh my, this is...
How disappointing.
It is unnecessary for you to show this burden. My dream is my own responsibility. It's not a burden. I don't really have anything I'm aiming for myself, so I might as well fight for what you want. I will not allow it. Haven't you always spoken about wanting to find your own goal in life?
Honestly, I don't know.
Yeah, which is exactly why I decided to help you. I don't know how much I can really do, though.
Let's see.
I guess you're my concept about you to find your own dream.
Indeed.
Exactly. Look, I am truly delighted you want to help me.
What? For... No. For... No. How disappointing.
Alright.
I'm not... I'm not... I'm not gonna lie.
Ignatz?
So,
What do you want, Ignatz?
let's think about that.
Lately I felt off for some reason, like I'm not myself. I used to be a timid person who get nervous for Alice he couldn't sleep, but now I feel strongly calm, even though we're facing a major fight. You're probably gotten used to it after fighting so much. Just make sure you don't get close. Have I? That's insane. I don't want to be used to killing. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
And when the kingdom would abandon the Church of Ceres if we added big enough blood to the central church. I doubt the king and lords in Fargus are so hard-headed that they keep fighting a losing battle. I have friends and family in the kingdom, so I like to avoid stroking the flames of war any higher.
Thanks. Thanks.
A moment of your time.
A lot of mercenaries who work for the kingdom have ditched their contract. Next, everyone's pretty sure they don't know how this war will end up. The mercenary won't last long if they don't pick up on subtle shifts like that.
Excuse me. I must be telling you.
Having one memory of the previous two got but it is a bad one. When we were first coming to the imperial capital, it had insults from my father. I became angry and attacked him, knocking him off his feet. I had much more to reflect on.
You have... You have... You have my...
Well, this...
How's it going?
They've been holding up, nothing but shady battles lately, huh? I've been hankering to really let someone have it. It looks like I'm finally getting my wish. Yeah, you're right. You were just cleaning up after other people's mess rather than actually fighting. So you get any opportunity I can really unload it.
Thanks. Thanks. Thanks.
I carry a little of everything here.
Alright, sell some other items. Do I have any gold? No, I don't have gold.
Hope to see you again soon.
Good day.
Lava, views of the whole mighty empire is gathered here. Of course, we have many talented individuals stationed at Orihud in the west, most notably our Minister of Military
If you
Affairs.
please.
There is no possible way we'll be defeated, but let us be vigilant in protecting Her Majesty.
Can we talk?
I spy with His Majesty several times, and he is amazingly strong, without doubt, the toughest warrior in the kingdom. If I don't know if they'd be able to defeat me in battle. You take it. You're a lot stronger now than we faced before.
no.
Things anyway, I'd like to try to make sure I'm prepared.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Excuse me.
You know, there's 3 alliance territories nearby, right? Burgundy, Albany, Silver. The nobles who govern them are extremely opportunists. They've been shifting between the alliance and empire for quite some time now. They also have strong ties with the central church, so they've been warned not to cause any trouble.
Excuse me.
Greetings, friend. Nothing to report.
Here's my another report. I'll click all the cries and wrapped up. Now everyone can finally take a breath. We can just gotta keep the momentum and end this war
I
once and
really
for all.
appreciate
We can
it.
pull it off, I believe in you. Hey, so we're finally facing off against the church. I thought I'd already prepared myself for this one. I decided to join Captain Gerald, but I'm a little hesitant about fighting old comrades.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Got a sec?
I'm a general from Leicester. The Alliance sent me to lend you a hand. I don't really know what's going on, but we're all going to have a cooperate from here on out. Alright. We got your back, and I believe an Imperial Earl General's gone to aid the Alliance in my stead.
Hey there. Need something? Is this it? Is this it? See you around.
I received a letter from my adopted father. He said that I've done it long enough and should come home now. It was too late for that. There's no way I'd command everyone after we come this far. I wouldn't be any use back home anyway. I have no idea what he's thinking. Maybe he's just worried about you. He's still your father, but even if you're not blood related.
Sure.
Do you really think so? Even if that's true, I have no intention of leaving.
Oh. Oh. I really. For some training? Hey there.
I have been having a pretty in-depth conversation between the Ash and Demon over there. I'm a little put out he didn't include me, but I'm not gonna sulk about it. It's not my place to butt in family discussions, even though I am the first and greatest apprentice.
What? What? Kid? Oh. You don't say.
Midway Esther and Baron Giller, many Western lords showed sympathy towards the former Duke of Ire. They'd be more singularly oppose Her Majesty's plan, even if they show outward support.
Nuh-uh.
It's been nearly 30 years since Ada got ascended to the throne. The kind of opposite coming out loud to believe. When you stamp them
How
out. Oh my, I
dreadful.
never thought I'd hear you say something like that. I feel like a proud mother watching her child blossom into a fine adult.
Wow.
And I journeyed with you this far, and I will stay at the very end, she says. I too am too interested in the secrets the Central Church leaders are hiding. And Garrick also found, Garrick Mouse also houses some ruins. I wonder if we'll discover their true origin.
Thing is,
Whether was in charge of Fort Merciers, it doesn't matter how he was named my father. I guess that means he'll have to be held responsible somehow. Oh, I don't know what to do.
Let's see.
You worried about it? I know it's nerve-wracking not knowing how it'll play out. No, worrying won't change anything. I know it'll be handed fairly whatever the outcome.
thanks. Thanks. Thanks for this.
You know.
It looks like a lot of the Knights of Heroes are going to be joining the battle, but Lady Ray won't possibly appear on the front lines herself. She very well could. She's really boosting Knights of Heroes.
how
Nice to shoot. My
troubling.
goodness, this battle becomes more daunting by the 2 minutes.
Thank you, Thank you.
I was thinking.
The king's got plenty of formidable warriors, and they're not just in the Knights of Heroes. You especially need to watch out for King Dimitri's right-hand man, the Duke Dusker. He's also feel it's the new fault to Duke Father Ares. I bet he wants revenge for his father. But that was good in Arihood. Now I finally have the chance to exact my revenge.
Right.
All my comrades say they're fighting for the Empire or for Ares, but I fight for myself.
Time to work you into shape. Time to work you into shape. With proper training, you'll be a training can be
Falls
the
in your
difference
word,
between victory and defeat. Time to work you into shape. Training can be the difference between victory and defeat. Can't wait to see how you do.
I carry a little of everything here. You've got an eye for quality, friend. You've got an eye for quality, friend. Hope to see you again soon.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Alright, I got the item.
A new path.
Training can be the... With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Shamir.
It's you.
Probably going to head out next Terrace. I wonder where I'll run into her. Though there's no good I'll have it at all. Though if it did,
Huh?
I know what. I know you know. I don't want to say it.
And that's it.
Actually, if you can't figure it out, then you don't. You know. Sorry.
Thanks. Thanks. Thanks.
Feel the way about those maggots of Fort Mercy is a pointless battle. I hope the next will satisfy me. You're playing strong fighters in the Knights and Kingdom. We'll find a good time for sure. Let's hope so.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Yeah.
Well, what?
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Ritza.
Hunger is the true enemy.
This.
Oh,
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Leone.
Hunger is the true enemy.
No. Thanks.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Caspar, Dorothea, Caspar, Mercedes, Caspar, Baltus.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Just one. I could probably get it off the tick. Oh yeah, this could be the tech here.
Look,
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Bernadetta. Cleared. Did Dorothea Petra. Done. Monica. Lorenz. I said the Leone. Alright, let's do... My father's at Garamond, which means I might have to see him again. Though it sounds like he's shutting stuff away, so the chances are pretty low, right? It'll be okay, right? Yeah, we're pretty far from the monastery for now, so you shouldn't have to worry. I thought so too. I gotta do expeditions.
oh, alright. But only because it's you.
Alright, because of you.
I don't mind if it's with you. What?
Let's
I
talk.
needed some sweets. Wanna eat
I
them
made some
now?
sweets. Want to eat them now?
Thank you so much. My mother and I used to go on little trips just like this. All right. I'm a lot more relaxed out here. Probably because there aren't any people around to scare me. Oh, yay! One of these days, I'd like to make my hair extra stylish and pretty. Like a doll or something. I need to get stronger if I'm going to make...
Make it a scary world.
Is everything okay? I don't mind going out.
Alright, guys.
What? What do you think?
Remember that girl who fought alongside me in Aria and lost her life in the process? You mean Ingrid from the Blue Lion House, right? She was an impressive fighter. So everyone must be devastated when she would pass, especially Sylvain. If a person would give even a passing thought to every enemy, they'd never be able to fight in the world. But even so, I can't stop myself from thinking about them.
We'll have the best of times wherever we go. You want me to come with you? I'm flattered. This scenery would make a lovely painting. If only I brought my supplies.
Alright.
Annie and I have been close ever since we met at the School of Sorcery in Ferdiad. She's the best friend I've ever had. That's right. I hope I can go shopping again soon. Baking supplies, makeup. There are so many things I want. That's right. Sometimes I think about going back to Ferdiad. I wouldn't want to live with my adoptive father, though. Thank you.
Okay.
What is it? My mother, brother, and I all share the same hair and eye color. Let's go buy some new clothes once the war is over. Huh? Ah. Hello.
Okay.
Thank you for a wonderful day. I'll plan the next one.
Finding a Pampasno was easier than going against a former classmate, though really that shouldn't change the fact that they're all people with families and lives. Can't help how you feel. I ever find it easier to fight certain people or others. Yeah, you're right. And our next battle will be full of opponents I'd rather not face, but this is the path I have chosen.
You should invite me out like this more often. So, where are we headed? I've been looking forward to this. Come on!
You arrive at the bank of same thing.
This is the perfect locale.
They can't possibly get mad at us for taking a little break every now and again. Oh, hi. I hear the opera company is doing what they can to lift people's spirits in these dark times. Oh, thanks! I sometimes wonder if orphans like me would be better off if the Southern Church had been restored sooner. Uh-huh.
One gift.
If you keep staring, I may start to think you have a thing for me. The hair clasp is a hand-me-down from an amazing person I looked up to in the opera company. It's nice knowing I can trust you to behave. You get to keep your teeth that way, too. Thank you for that wonderful distraction. Oh, and you better ask me out again soon.
Nice one.
I heard of your exploits of fight mercies. I was praying for your victory from afar, but I assume I didn't have to worry. The end of the war is finally upon us. I will do everything in my power to see it through.
Excuse
Randolph
me.
and I guard the front line the whole time you were away. I'm sure we'll be useful when we advance on the kingdom
Yes.
too. Let me know if there's anything I can do in the meantime. As maddening as it is, we have no way to fight those who sleep in the dark so long as they remain in the shadows, which means that all we can do now is try to put us to what have an ambition. If their aims to throw fall into chaos, then the best way to stop them would be...
What do you think?
to unify Fallen, right? Yes, and also to reform our system of power so that priests are thing. That's the only way to ensure they won't meddle with us again. Same strategies won't repeat.
For me? Shall we head out? It'll be nice to take it easy today. Things are a lot simpler with you. I mean that in a good way. It's so... I find the mercenary lifestyle fascinating. It's a world that's so far removed from my own. I see. If you could be reborn, would you choose to be a noble or a commoner? I see. House Ordelia isn't descended from one of the 10 elites, but nonetheless, many of us have been born with crests over the years. You've made my day. For me? It's rude to stare, you know. But I suppose I can overlook it for you. My hair used to be a darker color when I was young. I hardly remember what it looked like, though. No amount of staring is going to reveal the secrets I hold, if that's what you're curious about. How can that be? How can that be? I enjoy spending time with you. Invite me again sometime.
short.
Something the matter. I do apologize, but I have not spent. I have not enough to spare. I will get us insured. I heard that I am quite busy, haha.
Exactly what I hoped for.
How may I help you?
Here that long ago, House Vanya and House Menya weren't split at all. They were one house. The Black House were alluded to the Duke Ire at the time, but House Vanya was nearly destroyed, and House Menya cut ties to Duke Ire for their own survival. And I look at the difference in their standing. I guess it was because the next Viscount Menya was so devoted to the Emperor.
That makes
So that's why you cut
sense.
the knights? Yes, and also want to try and avoid later as much as possible. Sorry, my interrupting. No, don't worry about it. It wasn't important. Anyway, if you feel like you're ready, this is going to be our last toughest battle
Okay.
yet. We'll show them what their scenarios are made of.
You really know your stuff. You really know your stuff. You.
That makes...
No way.
Okay. Is it... I pre...
Are you busy?
Okay, everyone's convinced the war ends soon, but I'm not so sure. They say bad things come in threes. There means more trouble is on the way.
Are you sure?
None of this is gonna happen. The end is in sight. I hope. Suppose I can put in one last bit of effort if it means all this war will be over.
I'll gladly take this. I'll gladly take this.
Good to see you. Do you have a moment?
It's not an exaggeration to say that we have dispatched nearly every obstacle in our path, both within and beyond the Empire. All else is vaguely central church, and you know who's tossing persistent opposition to us.
Are you sure?
I'm not sure about that. We didn't completely wipe out those who stood in the dark, right? Yes, that is even. Even after we conclude our battle, even with the church.
Right.
Our war with those who slay in the dark may continue.
I appreciate this. I appreciate this.
How may I be of service?
The bishop was supposed to come himself, but it turned out a representative was good enough, so here I am. Make sure that his Count Varley has gone into hiding now. He's not completely incompetent, however, he's still maintaining his duties.
Let me
These McDowells of being leader of those who live in the dark. I kept careful watch for him of Scotland and for mercies, but I saw neither nor hair of them. I am considering what those goals might
Well?
be. Usually not know anything.
Come
I would say that
now.
me, you're completely clueless. Not that I had high hopes anyway.
I'll take it.
Dude, how much?
Well, how'd it go? Any result's a good result.
Alright. I'll do some more support after this. I'll meet up.
I wonder when I'll be able to return to Enbar.
Greetings, Dorothea. I hope I'm not intruding.
Oh, you're fine. I was just having myself a little think. So, what do you need?
I come with a matter involving the opera company of which you were once a member.
What's wrong? What happened?
Nothing drastic, I assure you. A letter addressed to you arrived, and finding myself with a moment to spare, I decided to deliver it personally. And as I was also hoping to speak with you about the company, the trip serves a dual purpose.
Okay, don't scare me like that, Hubert. I figured something awful had happened since you were coming here in person.
My apologies. Let your heart be at ease. Now then, I wish to discuss the matter of your return to the opera company.
I'm pretty sure I said I wasn't going back.
That is not what I refer to. Well, it is and it isn't. You have no love of violence, and in fact care little enough for it that the mere sight of someone in pain nearly rends your poor heart in two. Further, I am aware that you received numerous invitations to return to the company. Despite that, you continue to remain here on the front lines of the war. I find this choice curious.
Okay, that's a fair point. I honestly have given some thought about returning to the company. Touring across the land with them and using music to heal weary hearts sounds wonderful. And if I did make that choice, it would be a different way to help Edelgard and everyone else. You agree, right?
Indeed. I should think it terribly useful work.
But even so, I can't abandon the actual fight when all of you are still here. The thought of being safe and sound while my friends risk their lives isn't something I'm comfortable with. Does that make sense?
It does. And I even share your feelings to a degree. However, we could always summon your opera company to the front so that you could use your diva talents to motivate our troops. Surely you have considered this possibility?
You really see through everything, Hubie. It's vexing. But fine, there's another reason. I want to support Adi as a commoner. If I were here in the position of an opera diva, I wouldn't be treated like one anymore. I want to be here fighting as a representative of the peasant class. However selfish it might be, I feel this is the best way to help Adi as she tries to erase the gap between nobles and commoners.
Well, this is a surprise. You choose the path of hardship for the sake of your emperor. truly I have undersold your resolve.
Oh, but there is one more reason.
Still more.
There are quite a few young nobles here. Dependable ones with quality futures ahead of them. And they're a lot more attractive than the doormats who flutter about us divas in the capital.
Yes, that does seem important. You are stronger than I gave you credit for, Dorothea. And you have earned my respect this day.
Goodness, someone has been neglecting your care. Worry not, fair mare. I shall have your coat glistening in no time. Someone is doing a rather slapdash job of maintaining this equipment. Best take care of it.
I wasn't aware you were responsible for cleaning the training gear, Ferdinand.
I am not. Still, I cannot just leave it like this. And all will benefit if our equipment has a longer life.
In that case, let me lend a hand. I actually enjoy this kind of thing.
You have my thanks. Perhaps you might be so good as to start with that piece there.
Say, Ferdinand, are you really a noble?
I beg your pardon? What a horrid question! If I am not considered noble, then who is? After all, I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
Yes, you've made that quite clear. On many occasions.
Then are you attempting to remind me that the succession of House Eyre's peerage is on hold? It is unkind to prod at a man's sore spot like that. Though I will not hesitate to add, it does not mean my rank has been seized entirely.
That's not what I mean either. I understand you hold a noble's rank. It's just, well, something about you as a person reminds me of a commoner.
Such cheek! How can I remind you of base rabble when I strive without end to be the noblest of them all?
Because you take the initiative to muck out stables and clean filthy training gear? Most nobles I know wouldn't dream of doing such things. They'd just have the rabble do it.
It is my belief that nobility must serve as a model, nay, a beacon for the common folk. Doubly so in places like this, where people of different social status live alongside one another. It is precisely because of who I am that I must take the initiative. Such actions make a noble.
A praiseworthy mindset. But do any nobles besides you actually put it into practice? I don't know about the Empire, but I'm dang sure lesser nobles don't think that way. Just seeing commoners makes the bile rise in their throats. I'd say they treat us like animals, except they actually seem to appreciate their animals. Lawrence also draws stark lines between nobles and commoners, but he's a little better than the others.
Well, he is one of the nobles I find to be of merit. Regardless, your suspicion is correct. The Empire does have its fair share of nobles who bring shame to the appellation. But I will not allow them to set the standard for imperial nobility.
Huh. Maybe there's some kind of cultural difference.
I lost to Yuritsa again! How can I beat him?
Let's see. What if you made all the cats in the base like you? Yes, I think that's a wonderful idea.
Don't pop up out of nowhere and scare me like that, Mercedes. It's not nice. And wait, Cats? Liking me? What?
Yuritsa has adored cats ever since he was little. But now they always flee when he approaches. Perhaps it's because he's so much bigger? In any case, if he saw cats being affectionate with you, I'm sure he would acknowledge his defeat.
Again, not the kind of win I'm aiming for here. Look, it's simple. I want to fight the guy head on and beat him. That's it.
But head-on isn't the only way to fight, correct? I mean, surely that isn't your strategy on an actual battlefield.
Wish it could be, but yeah, that's probably not the smartest idea in the world. But since this isn't a battlefield, it's up to me how I want to fight the guy.
Yet I feel that going up against him would be the same as being on a battlefield. You are companions who fight for the same cause. Why would you hurt one another to decide the outcome of the day? Wouldn't it be nicer to compete by baking treats or being loved by cats?
I mean, I get what you're saying, which is weird.
Then how about we spend today surveying cats and continue our baking lessons this evening?
I didn't say I agreed. I just said I got what you were saying and that it was weird. How'd she trick me into baking again? What am I gonna do with all these things? Huh? Where'd Mercedes go? Ah, it's Professor Yuritsa! Maybe I can challenge him again. Wait a minute. Those are the treats I made.
Utterly delicious. He made these? I am defeated.
Wait, what? I can't believe Professor Yuritsa just admitted defeat so casually. This is great, but also very frustrating, but also great. I'm so conflicted. No, I want to beat him head on. Ugh!
Captain Gerald, I have a request to make of you.
Someone's formal today. Well, out with it.
When this war is over, please let me join your mercenary company. You'll go back to wandering the world, right? So please, Captain, please let me come with you.
I'm happy to hear you want to join us, Leone. That's not enough for me to say yes.
No. Why not?
There are two reasons. The biggest is that I'm thinking about stepping down from my position as captain, so the ultimate call isn't really mine to make.
Then, who will lead the mercenaries?
Couldn't tell you. That's up to them. The second reason is that I think you should start your own band of mercenaries instead.
You do?
You're a mercenary in your own right now, and a fantastic general in this army. With that kind of experience, there's no point in going to work for someone else.
Do you really think so?
Of course. Someone with your skill set would be a fine addition to any group of mercs, including mine. But you're planning to surpass me and the kid, right? You can't exactly do that if you're working for us. You'll have to build your own band of mercs from the ground up and win your reputation just like I did. You'll need to give it your all if you want to create something better than what I've built.
Then that's what I'll do. I'll form my own band of mercenaries that's every bit as good as yours.
That's why I'm proud to call you my apprentice.
But in exchange, I have a condition. You have to remain as captain until I catch up to you.
Well, I guess it's a captain's job to live with an apprentice's reckless decisions. But I don't have all the time in the world. This body's falling apart as it is. So get yourself up and running before I shrivel away. Got it?
It's a promise.
I'm looking forward to the day.
Oh, I've really done it this time.
Well, if it isn't Balthus. What's wrong? That was a legendary sigh.
Yuri, pal! Hear me out for a sec, will ya? There were these mercs, and I may have made a bet with them.
Yeah, you lost, I get it. But we've got bigger issues to discuss.
Must be a pretty big deal if it's more important than me losing my dinner to those mercs.
It's come to my attention that one of my business associates is looking for a certain giant broke fool.
What? That's it? I'll just break him in half, and then we can move on with our lives. Not a problem.
I figured you'd say that, which is exactly why I came to tell you not to. You see, this particular associate hires out quite a few of my people. I can't have a bruiser like you turning them into corpses.
Can't I just rough him up enough to get him off my back? A few broken bones never killed anyone.
Come now. You know there's no way I'd let you get away with that. I'd use every last one of my contacts to make sure you never win another bet for the rest of your life.
Whoa, cut a guy a break, would ya? I wouldn't put it past you to actually follow through.
I take it we've reached an understanding then. I suggest you lay low until things blow over. Clear? Even after all this time, your ability to enrage people still manages to astound me.
Hey, it's not as bad as it used to be. The price on my head's never been lower. On the flip side, the price for my skills has only gone up. I've been making money hand over fist as a mercenary. But the stakes keep getting higher and higher, so my pockets remain as empty as ever.
I can't help but sigh in disappointment listening to you talk. You're seriously lucky I'm not happy, or you'd be neck deep in monsters.
All right, I hear you. But enough about me. What have you been getting up to since you left Abyss?
Oh, I just went back to my old gang. They were my home before the Officers' Academy, after all. But I still had to take on some mercenary work to keep my people fed and things running smoothly. It's been a rough couple of years, and thanks to that, my once stunning physique has been spoiled by all this muscle.
Really? You still look pretty scrawny to me. Your skill with the blades improved, though, that's for sure.
Well, when you're forced to fight, you either improve or you die. Still, I've got nothing on you. You practically live for a good brawl, after all.
These fists have never let me down. No matter the enemy, I'm always the one who walks away. Say, Yuri, I just had a brilliant idea.
I have a feeling I'm going to regret asking. But sure, let's hear it.
If this associate of yours doesn't catch me, you and your underlings are gonna have to take responsibility, right?
Most likely. I knew what I was getting into when I told you to back down. I've made my peace.
Yeah? Well, I'm not about to leave my buddy Yuri holding the bag while I sit on my hands.
Balthus?
So, to make things fair, let's have ourselves a little wager to decide which of us is gonna take the fall. That way, if you lose fair and square, it'll give you an out, yeah? You'll have no other choice but to take your goons back from that client, and they won't get pummeled by yours truly. Problem solved.
Hypothetically, if I were to take this bet, what happens if you lose?
I'll do what I always do. Take my shirt off, jump out in front of them, and run away as they look on in awe.
This is what I get for trying to help. You love taking off your clothes almost as much as you do gambling. No wonder your pockets are always empty.
All right. Yeah, let's do double paralogs.
Are you even listening to me, Linhart? I know what I saw.
Oh, I heard you the first time. I just think you misunderstood what your eyes were telling you.
The guy didn't have a head. What could I possibly misunderstand about that?
From a distance, many things could resemble the indistinct shape of a headless torso. It's irrational to assume it was a ghost. There must be a simpler and more scientific explanation. And you'll never convince me otherwise, no matter how much you howl, so best to just let it go.
You're being real stubborn about this. Wouldn't it be easier to just mumble something about how he might be right and move on?
A fair point. But you see... Father? Well, this is unexpected.
You too, Father? What are you doing here?
I had some matters to discuss with Her Majesty and prefer to do so in person.
And I came to consider the continued unrest in the east of the Empire with the court.
And you thought it might be nice to pay your dear sons a visit while you were in the area. A sensible conclusion. Death awaits around every corner in these times. Each visit could be our last.
You are a fountain of positivity, my son.
We're not just here to bandy words. There's a fight waiting for us, and a lot of you are going to help.
All of us?
He can't possibly be counting me among those slated to help, can he? Father?
I was against the idea, but as you might imagine, Count Burgleys would have none of it. You know some of the former Prime Minister's rebel sympathizers escaped, yes? Well, we've tracked them down in a town near to here. Leopold means to mount an attack and wipe them out in one fell swoop.
With just us? I hope you have more troops on the way.
Sorry, but this is all we've got. My army's engaging the kingdom on the Western Front, and Her Majesty's forces are busy with preparations for the next battle. Now come, we don't have much time.
Right, got it.
And what do you think will happen to us if we let the two of them go it alone and they end up dead?
Oh, fine. As you said, it's not like we can talk the Count out of anything once he's set his mind to it. And Caspar is just as bad. That apple is so close to the tree, it may as well be part of the roots themselves.
I assume we can count on you as well, friend. It will be a hard battle, and I cannot vouch for our safe return should you refuse.
don't see how I can say no when you put it like that. You're just as bad as Count Burgley's in your own special way.
You appear to have a bond of mutual trust. Nicely done, son.
I'm not sure that's how I'd phrase it, but moving on. If we're going to do this thing, I suggest we move out and do it already.
Yeah, if we don't hurry, Caspar and his dad'll be drowning in bad guys before we even get our boots laced. Come on, we gotta catch up.
See? I knew I could rely on you.
I get the feeling this is going to be quite the bother before it's all said and done.
Drive backwards, leave the rebels. Alright, so it's 50 minutes to get 1,200 enemies.
So much for...
Oh, if I leave this...
Not a problem. I've got this. Not a problem. I've got this.
Catching the enemy is prepared. Though no matter, we'll wipe out what's left of this rebellion regardless.
That racket you caused outside of town certainly didn't help.
So, what should I check?
Still, at least they've been drawn out.
It's been a while since I fought alongside my father. You better step it up.
Even more than you usually do? In that case, I'll try to keep out of your way.
Are you kidding? My use
Oh, if I must. Leave this to me.
dual approach would get blasted away by my father's battle cry alone.
A good point.
So, sure, let's try it. So, sure.
I'll stay away from him as well.
When did we two last fight side by side? During the troubles in Endor, perhaps?
Quite recently. Hopefully things go better this time.
Not a problem. I've got
About time. So, what should I be doing again? Sure.
I can't just sleep. Oh, if I must.
my turn. Not a problem. I've got it.
This'll be
Leopold von Berkeley stands before you. Come and face.
So, what should I be doing? Sure.
Take a breather. Not a problem. I've got this.
Fine. Hey, what's that noise? Hang on to us?
Oh, if I must. Leave this to me.
This'll be amazing.
They seem unrelated to the rebels. Still, we might as well deal with them.
Going down weak enemies is so very dull. What say you, Caspar? Care to compete over what the group can rack up more kills?
You and Cat Tavern versus the three of us? I like those odds.
Or you can leave us out of your absurd contest entirely.
So, what should I do? Sure.
My turn? Not a problem. got this.
Oh, if I must. Leave this...
Not a problem. I've got this.
Come on, Voldemort! You're falling behind!
I don't know why you insist on this foolish competition, Leopold.
So, sure.
You know full well I could never keep up with you. By the way, what of the older boy? I understand he was taken captive?
He lives, but the temporary loss of Mercius had dire repercussions. I fear we must reassess his fitness for the burden.
So, what should I be doing again? Sure, let's try it.
Not a problem. I've got this. This stronghold will fall.
This should be. Yeah, pretty good.
Oh, if I must.
Yeah, Leonard's just a slow. I had Leonard as like a very slow character. I think that's the issue.
Oh, if I must.
As to why like he's so weak to me.
This'll be amazing. So, what should I be doing? Sure, let's try it.
Take a breather. Not a problem.
More bandits over there, Voldemort!
Not a problem. I've got this.
Put me in!
Another one-man assault? Huh, if that's what you want. A wise man is ever ready.
What are you doing?
Would you like to be warped as well, Caspar? I personally think it's a terrible idea, but I'll let you make your own decision.
No thanks, I'm running on pure clean.
Oh, if I must. Leave this to me.
So, what should I be doing again? Sure, let's try it. Star power this time.
My turn. Here it comes. Not a problem.
Okay, once he's dead.
I'm feeling great, Father. What about you?
Need you even ask?
Time.
Thanks to my training, my stamina is the envy of men half my age.
All right, that's one down. Come on, give me another.
Oh, if I must. Leave this to me.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Can't we just have a nice, normal battle? Counting bodies is so tacky. More bandits? Or mostly bandits, I guess. I don't see very many rebels.
So,
Once
what
he's
should I be
done.
doing again?
This way.
Out of my way! What's all the commotion? If we're under attack, then fight back, you idiots!
Oh, if I must. Leave the...
Take a break.
So, what should I be doing again?
Breather. This stronghold will fall. Not a problem.
It's nap time. Oh, if I must. Always be prepared. You're keeping quite close to me, Father. Is the Count's company not
they're right
so
next to him.
lucky?
Is a selfish, overbearing oaf who doesn't even pretend to listen to me. He is the worst, and I curse fate for seeing fit to saddle us together since birth.
So, what should I be doing? That wasn't so bad.
Not a problem.
It's nap time.
I'll take this place down with
Oh, if I must.
Boy, you have time to strap your armor on. So, what should I? Sure, let's try it.
Oh, if I must. Leave this to me.
Take a breather. Not a problem.
Oh, if I must.
Not a problem.
I'll take this place down before you have time to strap your armor on. Out of my way! So, sure, let's try it.
My turn. Not a problem.
It's now I'm reluctant to do this. I can see no other choice. How's this? Oh, if I must. Leave this to me.
So, what should I?
We'll go on ahead to escort the prisoners.
Beat my...
Not a problem. Not a problem.
Father? I don't believe it!
You boys did well. So well, in fact, that I think we ought to put you to the test ourselves. What say you, Voldemort?
So be it. I've not promised to match your intensity.
Oh, if I must.
About time! Come on, let's show our fathers what we can do!
What a pain.
Not a problem. I've got this.
My force of will seems rather weak in the face of the might you display so casually.
Sorry, I can tell your heart's not really in this. Not a problem.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm gonna prove how strong I
It's
am!
nap time.
Well, we're not. Seeing as we're here,
A token
I
effort.
may as well put you to the test also.
How's this? Just you? And what exactly are you hoping to prove to this test of yours?
Yes. Yes! Give me more!
How's this?
Impressive. You've done yourself proud.
So it was about what I expected.
Well, this day has been simply awful. Time for me to hurry home and fall into bed.
Dad, it's still early. I bet my father has plenty more training in store for us.
So you finally bested your old man, huh? I'm proud of you, Caspar. And Linhardt, you've come a long way as well. Oh, and it puts my mind at ease to know these two have a companion like you around. Don't you agree, Valdemar?
Any peace of mind I may have gained will doubtless be wiped out soon by more of your antics, Leopold. But yes, as one never knows what will happen on a battlefield, it is always good to have capable allies.
Wow, did you hear that? My father isn't easily impressed, so you must have really knocked his greaves off back there.
It's an honor to get complimented by such a renowned military mind.
Ha! Well, if you ever want to test your might, you know where to find me.
I don't think that was ever on the table.
No? Well, that's disappointing. Anyway, Caspar, I wanted to give you something. My gauntlets, Yarn Griper. They've been in our family for generations, and you don't even need a crest to use them.
Really? Are you sure?
It's only right that they get passed down to the next generation of Burgley's warrior.
You mean I've earned them?
Looks like all your hard work's finally paying off.
Yeah. Thank you, Father. Truly. I'm gonna get even stronger to keep proving I deserve the honor.
Ha! Well said, my son. Now then, it would be rude of me to let the rest of you go empty-handed after all that. Here. Consider this as a thank you for letting me drag you all on my little adventure.
Hey, now we're talking. After all those years as a merc, I always expect some kind of reward after a tough battle.
You throw yourself vigorously into the fray to help your friends, yet also keep a tight grip on the strings of your purse. You would make for a fine civil servant, if you ever had the inclination.
Tempting, but I think I'd rather fight people than paperwork. Gals like me aren't cut out for the civilized life. I prefer to let my sword do the talking.
Wait, you have a talking sword?
What? Of course not.
If only you trained your mind with the same vigor as your muscles, my son.
Hey, speaking of minds, where's Linhardt? He's been awfully quiet through all this. Did he seriously just pass out?
Oh, are we going? Wow, look at that. I have a second wind. Just enough energy to get me home and into bed.
Oh, hey, Shamir. Going somewhere?
Yep, private matter. Be back in time for the next mission.
So you'll be away tonight?
Who knows? Could finish today. Might take longer.
Well, if someone asks where you are, what should I tell them?
Say you don't know, which is the truth. Later.
Shamir, wait.
Yeah?
I bet you're going to fight someone, right?
Good guess. Let's just say I'm going to cut off an old connection.
Sounds thorny. Would you mind telling us more?
Yes, I would.
Well then, can we come with you?
Look, it's nothing. A noble I used to work for asked me to do another job for them. I ignored it. they persisted. Turns out they have an interest in me. Now they're threatening to send mercs after me.
Wait, why?
It's a kidnapping, of a sort. If I refuse to go, they'll kill me. So, I'm going to strike first.
Bold move. Who are the mercs?
The Guardians of Fodlan.
That's the huge mercenary group that's been making a name for themselves in this war, right?
The very same. Although the noble in question only employs a single squad, not the entire force. I'd hoped not to see them again, but I don't mind killing them.
So you'll be fighting old friends?
Wouldn't go that far. We worked together once is all. Can I go now?
Not without me, you can't.
Figured you'd say that. And why do I need to involve you in my affairs exactly? Besides, this is going to be dangerous. These mercs have no qualms about using underhanded tactics. This army needs you two. It's not worth the risk.
But the army also needs you. Besides, I don't know what I'd do if something happened to you. And I'm not the only one who feels that way, right?
We're coming, and that's the end of it.
Whatever. Do what you want.
We will. Let's go.
Twelve minutes, fixed engines. This was the one I screwed up last time.
Not a problem.
Got it. Time to make a name for myself.
I've got it. Let's give it a shot.
The enemy is encamped in the center area, and will send out scouts to find Shamir.
Trying to tear with me, eh? We'll crush the scouts, then take the camp. Let's go. The scouts are spread all over. Let's take each one out silently. Don't alert the main force.
Say, Shamir, is there anyone in the enemy ranks that you're particularly close to?
Not anymore. Come on.
So if you're not close to people in this group anymore, does that mean you used to be? Close to someone, I mean.
You ask a lot of questions. Maybe try focusing on the fight instead.
Not a problem. Stand back. I crossed swords with some of the Guardians of Fodlan back in the day. And despite their reputation...
I've got it. Let's give it a shot.
Got it. Time.
They were basically just a band of brigands. I wonder if these are the same mercs I squared off with.
That sounds like them, all right. An underhanded bunch who'd happily stab an arm in the back.
Got it.
Stand back. Every merc knows the life comes with risks. Getting betrayed by your own.
I've got it.
Let's go. Take a breather.
You're telling me.
Not a problem.
I'll take point. I've got it.
We took out all the scouts. Main force is none the wiser.
It's time to raid the camp in the center. Let's head for the open gate.
Got it. Got it. Time to make a name for myself.
Not a problem. I've got
All right, take it down.
I've got it.
I'm going in.
Stand back. I've got it.
It's my turn.
take a breather. Not a problem.
I'll take point. I've got it.
It's my turn. Got it.
I'll take point. Stay vigilant.
All right, take it down.
My turn? Okay, let's take the remaining strongholds.
Not a problem. I've got this.
I've got it. Let's give it a shot.
Got it. Time to make make a name for myself. Hey, it's my turn. Get out of here!
Let's clear it out.
So tired.
Got it. Time.
Stand back. It's done. Let's play a game. You're mine. I've got it. Let's go.
I'm going in. Got it. Time. Say, Shamir. Never mind. It's nothing.
Stay focused, Leon. Lapses in concentration get people killed.
Stand back. Let's play a game. You're mine. I've got it. Let's get...
It's my
I
turn.
don't recognize many faces here. It's not the same squad I fought.
You weren't ready for me.
Models probably died and got replaced. The Guardians tend to use people.
This stronghold will fall!
Got it.
I'll take point.
Especially this.
I've got it. Let's go. You're mine. My turn.
I'll go in front.
I used to have an apprentice, you know. They were just like you, annoying. They got killed after being sent out as a decoy. My fault for not training them better.
I'm sorry to hear that, Shamir. But why are you telling me this?
Saw you weren't going to let it go. Figured now maybe you'll concentrate on the battle.
That must be all of them.
Nope, that wasn't nearly enough. Plus, we didn't see a leader. Keep your guard up.
The folks we sent out died already. Soft! Still, that means more pay for the rest of us.
I'll take point.
I knew you'd find him.
I've got it. Let's give it a shot. Not a problem. I've got this.
Got it. Time.
They're too stupid to retreat when they're beaten.
You dog! No idea why you decided to show, but it's the last mistake you'll ever make.
Friend of yours?
Well, let's get this over with. I've got it.
I'm glad I came along. Training is one thing, but there's no substitute for actual combat.
Yep. Nothing beats real battle experience if you're looking to improve. I've got it. Let's give it a shot.
It's my turn. Got it. Time.
Stand back. Take me all you want. You can sleep in power.
You're on fire!
Let's play a game. I've got it. Let's... You're mine!
I'm going in. Got it.
I'll take point.
All right, take it down. These people don't seem to like you.
Let's play a game. You're mine. Yeah, I must have killed someone they cared about. Partner. I've got it. Let's apprentice or something.
It's my turn.
These people are sloppy. They must have expected
Got it.
me to be alone.
Even if you were,
Take a breather.
it still wouldn't have been a match for you.
She has that killer.
You bore a grudge against me this whole time? Must have been rough. You know, whenever I go soft and let someone walk away from a battle, it always comes back to bite me like this.
If you want to live longer, take mercy out of your vocabulary.
It's my turn.
I smell blood on the way. We've got company.
We were supposed to take her alive, but dead pays just as well. Get her!
Seriously? How many people did you bring just to take on Shamir? You weren't ready for
Sorry to disappoint, girl, but I'll make up for it by killing you, too. You're mine.
I bet the leader's patience is running thin.
You're as ruthless as ever, Shamir. Why don't you give it a rest?
Got it.
You're still alive. Huh. Not a problem.
I guess it really is only the good who die young.
Oh, I had to stick around. So I could see you turned into a plaything for the boss.
Alright. Hopefully she'll get it.
They never did learn to hide their presence. Hence these pathetic surprise attacks.
Keep them coming.
I've got it.
Yes! Mercenary power!
None of these mercs put up much of a fight one-on-one.
Like 50 seconds? No, 40 seconds.
This one's better.
Yeah, right!
Get out of here!
Don't normally like to kill for free, but in this case, I'll
There
make
you
an
go.
exception.
We won! Hooray!
Looks like that did it. Come on, let's go. Sorry I dragged you into this. Or, I guess you dragged yourselves. Either way, it's good you were there.
Oh, I don't know. I think you could have handled them pretty easily on your own.
Their aim was to overwhelm me with sheer numbers and wear me down. Against a force that large, it's entirely possible I could have lost.
Throwing so many men and women out there as cannon fodder is a horrific strategy.
They'd have found fame and glory if it had worked, and it's not like the dead can complain. Besides, the more of your comrades who die, the bigger your share of the reward. Pretty good deal if you're left standing when the dust settles.
Speaking of comrades, it seemed like some of our enemies knew you.
Yeah, we definitely fought before. But it was a long time ago, and I don't remember doing anything that would make it so personal.
Not unusual in this line of work. The longer you do this, the more grudges you earn, whether you remember them or not. You've been a merc for a long time, though. I assume that kind of stuff doesn't bother you anymore.
Yeah, mostly. I try to stay detached, but every now and again something slips through.
I'm not so sure I could keep my emotions in check like that. I guess that shows how much further I still have to go. But this means things with that noble who used to employ you are over now, right?
Hope so, but she's a tenacious one.
Oh, so it's a woman? She must really want you back fighting for her.
Yeah, that's not the only thing she wants from me. Let's just say it's a mess and leave it at that. Just remember, if someone isn't interested, move on.
Interested in what? I don't understand.
Anyway, I'm gonna hit the hay. Thanks again.
Do you know what Shamir was talking about?
You'll understand when you're older.
Well, now I'm really curious. I'll have to ask Shamir about it later.
I'm exhausted. I'm gonna end stream, unfortunately. I'm gonna do 2 hours, but I'm exhausted for some reason. That could be I'm hungry, but I'm gonna have to end stream. I'm sorry. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good day, y'all.